Hello, Scorpio. How are you guys doing? This here is your January 2023 extended reading, where basically I'm just trying to squeeze every drop of information out of January that I possibly can. If you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description of this video and please read it carefully. Don't get scammed by an impersonator pretending to be me. Also, we have just launched the weekly manifestation group coaching calls. Just did our first one this past Wednesday. It was super awesome. This is going to be a fun project, dude. This is going to be cool. We helping people change lives out there, boy. All right, let's jump into this. Once I get a deck that I agree with here. This should do it. All right, cool. So I want to start the extended readings off with the past person. I know I've been pulling a lot of my attention away from the past person here for the past few months, but I kind of want to hammer on that a little bit harder. We're in the middle of a Mercury retrograde. Lots of past person energy is coming up. So let's get every drop of information out of this we can. Let's see we can get any more details on how this person's feeling, what their opinion is, what their energy's really looking like. Let's see. Uh-oh. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, but I think you probably knew this though, didn't you? That's the devil right there. You probably already knew that. That probably doesn't surprise you none. I don't know what to say about that yet. Hang on. Hang on. All right, last one. Three of Swords reversed. Fool card reversed. Oh, the Five of Wands. Now this is kind of deep, honestly. I don't want to word this the wrong way. This is a lot deeper than I thought it would be. Okay. So depending on how long this has been, this to me looks like something that happened a while back. So if you're dealing with a fairly recent situation, this may not be you. This looks to me like this is probably something that was a while back. And what it looks like to me is for a period of time, they were almost expecting some sort of at least a reconciliation attempt. And when that didn't happen, they started trying to think of ways to sabotage you. Or at least bring some drama into your life. Whether that's spreading rumors or, you know, like if somebody new makes their way into your life, maybe they will attempt to spread some kind of rumor about you or something with that energy behind it. It doesn't have to be that exactly, but now I feel like they're very much in this mentality of, well, I guess that's never going to happen. But I still kind of feel like they are kind of trying to look for an opportunity to try to sabotage you. They're looking for it. I wouldn't worry about it too much, honestly, because it doesn't really feel like whatever this is they consider to be an opportunity is going to present itself to them right away, if that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, like I said, that was deep. I don't want to misword that. I don't want to word that the wrong way. That dove way deeper. Like sometimes I'll pull a spread hoping to go deep and it just skims the surface. It's kind of the opposite here. I was pulling this spread thinking it was going to skim the surface and it went deep. And I was like, oh shit. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about this. Has their life improved since the two of you parted ways? No. If you are dealing with somebody that had some addiction problems, it's probably getting worse. probably getting much worse. But whatever it was, whatever their little vice is their life is more than likely spiraling out of control a lot worse. And of course, what always happens whenever we have a past person whose life isn't going very well, they're putting on a show. I've been seeing a lot of that come up through these January readings. Lots of people out there putting on a show, putting up a big front, trying to make it look like their life is something that it's not. Why? Like, that's a serious question. I'm not saying that rhetorically. Like, what do you accomplish doing that? You ever step back and wonder? You all know that one person who is so full of shit. Their life is nowhere near what they try to make it look like on social media, right? We've all met that one person, and it's like, why? What do you accomplish doing that? What exactly is it that... I don't know. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. I can't wrap my mind around it. Like, what's the point of that? Why you put all that energy? Now, if you was getting something out of it, okay, all right. Then, okay, if I can at least understand if you're getting something out of it. But you ain't getting nothing out of it. You ain't getting nothing out of it. Your life still sucks, obviously. I don't know, man. Never understood that shit. All right. Let me look here and see if there would even be any potential. Like, what if we put both of you in the same room at the same time, working towards the same goal? Would the two of you be able to potentially actually have some sort of successful reconciliation at all? Emperor. Okay. Ace of Cups reverse, though. Okay, the Death card. That's all you, boo-boo. Star card. Man, there's just too much manipulation going on here. I think right now, at least, it looks like if you were to have this person in your life at all, friends is all. I think if you all could manage to be friends, but I'm just seeing too much emotional manipulation. Too many emotional games being played, you know? You would have to be really, really, really emotionally independent and have a real solid sense of integrity. And then if you and this person could be friends, I think it could work out that way. But not with all this going on. Not with all this. Emotional manipulation, selfishness, greediness. And especially if for those of you who are blessed financially, oh yeah, you want to keep them away from your wallet too. I know there's at least one of you who is very well off financially. And oh yeah, they will do everything they can to get everything they can out of you. You know, it's just too much manipulation here. You would have to be very, very, very emotionally independent and not let this person play games with you. And you all could be friends. I think you could be friends. Let's see if there's going to be any actions taken or any kind of outcome here. Wheel of Fortune reversed. That's that karmic wheel. King of Swords. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. The next person coming into your life is a new person. Yeah, the next person coming into your life is a new person. I do think that eventually you and this person are going to connect. I do think that you will. I don't think in January, though. I don't. What I'm seeing here, so this isn't the last you've heard of this person. It's not. The two of you will end up having some sort of face-to-face meeting at some point in time later on down the line. But right now, I think the universe has it set up to where the two of you are as far away from each other as you possibly can be. Because if you tried to make that happen right now, it would be very destructive. So you need to go through a certain level of healing. They need to go through a certain level of healing. Both of you need to do a certain level of ascension before you can come back together and close this karmic cycle out. Unless you're just a really skilled energy worker and you want to go ahead and do it right now. You can do that yourself, but most people aren't. So you can be if you really want to do the research and get to digging. Okay, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's get the advice. Wow. You know, I'm going to have to burn some sage when I'm done with this right here. Scorpio is lighting my studio up with the heaviest energy. What's the advice? What's the advice? Nine of Pentacles. Okay. For those of you who are blessed financially, don't allow anybody into your life that you know doesn't care about anything but what you can do for them. Especially this person. Knight of Pentacles reversed. High Priestess, Knight of Wands. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. Look forward. Well, don't look forward. Don't sit around and wait on it. But just know that y'all are going to have a conversation at some point in time in the future. Make sure that the next time you and this person communicate, they have to get to know you all over again. Because that's what the universe is trying to set up between the two of you anyways. Yep. The next person due to come into your life is a new person, a new one. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Hang on, let me see if I can get some sage going right now. Man, y'all done messed the studio up. I'm just playing. No, but seriously, that did bring some heavy energy into here. It's really hard to like talk, pick your words, communicate correctly when the energy is that heavy, you know? There we go. Let's clear the air. All right. Okay. Now we're going to look at the new person though. New person. How's the energy looking between Scorpio and the newest person, universe? How's it looking? Ooh, look at that 10 of Pentacles, though. See, I'm sitting here talking about Scorpios being blessed financially, and all these money cards keep coming up. Well, we're not looking at general messages just yet, so. Either way, though, in regards to a relationship, well, some of you could be dealing with somebody who's very well off financially, but what this typically tells me is that the connection, the relationship looks really good. Looks really good. Some of you may be getting compliments, you know, oh my God, you look so happy. I'm so proud of you. You know, everybody sees the two of you and it looks like this amazing, and it looks really good on the outside. And it may be good on the inside too. I don't know yet, but this right here, all this is talking about is the surface level, what it looks like. The materialistic level. High Priestess. Nine of Cups. Okay, beautiful. King of Swords, though. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. It's kind of what I thought. So, this connection is just a little bit cold. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Looks good, though. Looks good. You very well may be getting some compliments. People probably looking at y'all, a little bit envious because it looks so good. But with this King of Swords energy in here, it's kind of cold. Might be dealing with somebody that's a little bit detached, cold, maybe a little bit, I don't want to say emotionally unavailable, but just, see, because that's a slippery slope too, because emotional unavailability and being cold and detached are kind of different. in a way. Again, slippery slope, but I wouldn't say this person's emotionally unavailable. I do think that they are not an emotionally minded person. They don't want to make decisions based on their emotions. This person could be an air sign for some of you. Specifically, could be an Aquarius. Okay. But what I'm feeling, though, with the Tower card reversed and the Five of Pentacles reversed, it's a fear of abandonment. This person doesn't want to get emotionally involved until they are 100% sure that you're not going to ghost them, not going to abandon them, not going to just wake up one day with a wild hair up your ass and decide to end things for no apparent reason. You know, the dating world today is just, I don't know. I'm glad I'm married now. I'm glad I am, because, man, the stories I hear, good Christ almighty. Man, the stories I hear about the dating world today, just like, whoo, fuck that, man. I'm going to tell you what. Anyway, though, let's look at this person's intentions then. Let's see. What are their intentions? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What do they want with you? Judgment. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. See, I told you. Been seeing a lot of this coming through. You know what I'm about to do? I'm probably about to swap out all my tarot decks. Probably what I'm about to do. I got like 20 or 30 of them put up. I'm probably about to swap them all out because I've been seeing so many of the same messages or similar messages coming through for every sign. It's just crazy. Okay. All right. There it is again. There. See, I told you. There it is again. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so this person wants to keep things at a surface level for right now. Wants to keep things at a surface level, but not to avoid an emotional connection. Not at all. Not at all. This person does not want to just up and walk away. This person is patiently waiting to make sure that you are not going to walk away. With the Page of Cups, Two of Cups, I think this person has every intention of having something serious. No, they are not talking to a bunch of other people. It looks solid to me. And I very much relate to and understand this perspective. I do. I do. And who doesn't? Who doesn't? Come on now. You want to just dump your heart into something and of somebody that you don't even really know, especially when you've been fucked over and hurt many times in the past. You've seen how ruthless and cold some people can get. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it doesn't look like bad intentions to me. They're just being careful. You're like, look, you are like the third or fourth sign that has come through for these extended readings. That's coming through a lot. That same message, same thing. All right, let's look at the outcome then. Oh, that deck said no. Chariot, Devil card reversed. Okay. So I think once the two of you realize that this is not going to turn into something toxic, things are going to start picking up and moving pretty quick. Pretty quick. Yeah. Yeah, they'll start opening up. This is still off to a slow start, though. Let's go ahead and jump into the advice. It doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty good. Ooh, time to start a new cycle. Man, time to start a new cycle. You ready? Hey, I just put a video on Instagram right before I came on here about how fucking 2023 had to start out with a Mercury fucking retrograde. Now, I'm no master astrologer. I'd probably have to hit up the Leo King and ask him. He knows more than me about this kind of shit. But I would imagine that that's probably preparing us for something big. Starting out a new cycle with a Mercury retrograde. Relax, especially throughout January. I don't like hearing that either. I know. So I hate giving advice that I don't like receiving, but that's the only thing we can do is relax. I know. I hate it too. That's all we can do though, is just relax and trust the process. I'm telling everybody that, man. I'm telling everybody that. All right. General messages. General messages. Knight of Cups. So this is not love. This is general. Hang on. Some of you, hang on. All right. Page of Swords reversed. All right, for those of you, for those of you who are actually looking to replace your job for something that you actually enjoy doing, I'm not seeing a lot of movement happening. If you're waiting for a callback, because I know this isn't everybody, this is getting real specific here, but what I'm getting here is there's at least one of you, maybe two, who there's a job that you really want, that you feel like you would really love, that you've applied for, waiting on a call back, and I don't see that happening. All the communication cards are in the reverse. Death card reversed. Yeah, it's not time to end your cycle yet. It's not time. Wherever you are, like with your employment or whatever it is that you do, whether it's your business, maybe you're just tired of your business and you're ready to either start a new business or expand it. The cycle is not complete yet. It's not time to move on and transition on yet. Whatever it is, whatever chapter you're in. Like I just got done saying, we're in this retrograde. What is the Mercury retrograde? It's a plateau. I mean, there is no real plateau, but energetically speaking, we're at a plateau. No movement. Chill. Rest, relax. None of us want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm ready to get shit moving. Let's get going. But yeah, I don't see that your cycle is complete yet where you are. Damn. Back to back. Bam. Okay. Let's just get some random freestyle advice then. What should I title this reading? Time to relax? Let's get some random freestyle advice. Whatever type of advice wants to come through. I personally feel like this is the most important part of the reading. That's just me though. Random freestyle advice. Woo, the Four of Wands, man. All right. Hang on. There's two things that I personally believe. If we all woke up and learned these two things, most of our problems would disappear. When the universe says yes and when the universe says no. Those two things. When the universe says yes and when the universe says no. So if there's something I'm wanting to do, what most people do is just kind of sit and wait. Like, well, should I do this or should I not? Should I do that? Should I not? What's the next step I need to take? What do I need to do? What do I need to do here? What we have to do is we have to say, well, let's see if we can get that door to open. Let's see if we can get it to open. So we got to walk up to the door and see if it triggers the motion sensor and gets it to open. If it doesn't, you turn that doorknob. And if it's locked, you knock on it. If that door doesn't open, back away from it. That's the universe saying no. Now, does that mean no, never? Not necessarily. It could mean not yet. Could mean any number of things. But if it doesn't open, don't try to kick it down. Back away. And either A, go look for a door that is open, or B, come back to it later. Because believe it or not, every time you knock on a proverbial door, everything starts arranging on the other side of that door to fit you in it. It could take a long time, but every action you take, the universe reacts to. So if you want through that one door, and you aren't even interested in looking for any other door, you want through that one door, you can get it to open. It could take a while. It could take a year, 2 years, 5 years. But you keep coming back. It's eventually going to go, It's eventually going to open. Eventually. I don't know. That's totally up to the individual and what you choose to do with your life path. I don't like to spend too much time on one door. That's just me. If I can't get a door to open after a year or two, I'm like, okay, well, fuck it. Let me just go find another door. That's just me, though. But I know there's some of you out there who have like one very specific goal in mind. And hey, that's cool. But I think the biggest thing that we need to understand is when the universe says yes and when the universe says no. Now let's talk about the other side of that coin. When the door opens. If a door opens and you're able to pass through with little to no resistance, that means the universe is saying yes. Yes. You know how many people will stand there next to an open door like, oh, that's scary. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, 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 oh. Well, of course it's scary. Of course it's scary. Nobody said it was going to be fun necessarily. Just because a door opens, does that mean that what's on the other side of it is going to be rainbows and unicorns? No, not necessarily. It could be challenging. It could be scary. But for whatever reason, the universe is saying yes. Most of the time, we have no idea why the universe is saying yes until later on down the line looking back. Make sense? Alrighty, well, I feel like those were the messages that my Scorpio friends needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.